So we're gonna be starting by how you're gonna stand when someone is trying to attack you, the fight stance. How you're gonna stand will talk a lot about how you feel about yourself and your confidence, and if you're ready for this fight or not. But you will be ready for this fight definitely after the She Fighter System course, and we'll teach you how to be more grounded and how to be more confident in yourself. So you don't want to be standing exactly closing your legs when someone is trying to approach you and start a fight. As I always say, don't start a fight if there's no need for a fight. But if you have no other option, you have to be ready for a fight. So do not close your legs, because you're gonna lose balance if they try to take you off the ground. What you want to do, you want to be always grounded. So legs are always shoulder width apart, and you're gonna move to the fight stance once they start the fight. So the fight stance goes exactly like this, opening your legs and knees facing forward, slightly bent. You're not leaning forward and you're not leaning to the back. You're centered in the middle and you are relaxed with your shoulder to the back, not to the front, and your elbows are to the side, and you're making a fist like that. So this is the fight stance. So if I'm facing the camera, that's my fight stance. So now you're gonna learn how to switch between the fight stances, because I'm gonna be using switch a lot in the course later on. So you're in a fight position, and when I say switch, you switch the legs really fast, but don't jump really high. Just like barely touching the ground. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and keep your elbows close to your body. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. If I do it on the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. So that's a fight stance, and that's switching between the fight stances. Okay, after you finish the fight stance, and I highly advise you to do it 50 times at least with the switching between the legs, switching between both sides, like 50 times, and try to do it as fast as you can with time and practice. And now we're going to move to the shuffle. So the shuffle is different than the switch. It's going to be on the same side, but what you're going to do, you're going to hop to the front and back really fast, but your toes and your heels are not really high from the ground. They barely touch, like they're going to be touching the ground, but like move really fast, like shuffle front and shuffle to the back, like this. So I jumped, like I hopped a little bit to the front with both knees and the same space between my legs. I do not close it when I hop to the front and to the back. So 1, exactly like this. 2, 3, 4, and keep your hands up, your elbows inside, and just try to be a little bit faster, and don't close your legs like this and you lose the space between your legs. It's important to keep the fight stance during the shuffle forward and backward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I'm facing the camera, 9. 1, 2, 3, and try to be faster. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now switch to the other side. Now we're going to do the shuffle forward and backward to the other side as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, with this exercise you have to do it 50 on each side. 5, 0. So do not stop until you complete the 50 on each side. Moving to the punches and strikes with the hands. We're going to start with the sheep pawn. And the sheep pawn is a strike with an open hand, and you're going to be striking with the palm of your hand on the nose here, or like under the nose there. Like if you see my face, you're going to strike here or there on their face. But how your hand is going to be, you're not going to bend your thumbs, your fingers like this. You're going to keep it open, and this finger is better if it stays next to the other fingers, just for protection. So you're standing in a fight position, and we're going to move to the sheep pawn. So sheep pawn, elbows inside, hands up. We're going to start off with the left hand and then moving to the right hand. 1. Exactly like that. So if someone is grabbing you, you strike the face with an open hand. Especially if there's nothing in your hand and they grab your shoulders, you strike the face really fast. 1, 2, and keep the fight stance, do not forget about that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm doing it on the side so you can have another look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now switching the legs to the other direction. We're going to start with the right hand and then to the left hand. 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3. And don't hit on the side. Try to keep it straight like that. Open hand. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. If you noticed, when I'm punching or striking, I use the power of my waist and I use rotation with my waist. So I'm not like a rock, like I don't move, but I use the power and the rotation of my waist like this. 1, 2, 1, 2. And I'm gonna explain it more when I explain next the jab. So you have to use your waist like dancing. It's exactly the same, but what you want to do is make sure you get more power when you're striking like this. So this is the right hand, back, and then left. You're just gonna twist little bit your feet on the ground like that. 1, 2, 1. You see, the right hand goes with this waist all the way to the shoulder, all the way to the face of the attacker. 1. Use the waist all the time. Move like this all the time. Do not stay here. Use your waist for movement. 1, 2, 3. And always breathe out, by the way, when you strike. So it's important to breathe out just to release the tension inside. When you are punching or striking, it's not nice to just do it like this. You know, you have to get the power outside, like that. 2, 3. It's like mixing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we're moving to the jab, and the jab, it's important for especially women learning martial arts. They don't know, most of them don't know how to punch properly. What you want to do, you're gonna bend your thumb, your fingers like this, and the thumb goes here, not there, not here, not inside, but here, goes all the way here, and that's your fist. And you're gonna use the knuckle to punch on the face. Don't punch like that, don't punch from here, and don't punch from here. Use the knuckles to punch straight forward on the face. And your fist has to be firm. You cannot like relax it, because then you're gonna hurt your wrist. So it's important to learn those techniques. Even if you're gonna use boxing gloves, it will protect your hand, but you need to learn how to punch without a boxing gloves, just for you in case you need to use it in the streets. So let's do the jab. The jab, you're gonna go on a fight stance again, like that. I'm facing the camera. I'm starting, so the jab is always with the lead arm, the left arm, like this. One, you punch, and back. So there's many techniques to it. So you're gonna punch and back, but you notice this arm do not go down. It stays up to protect my face, the side of my face. 1, 2, don't forget the rotation. Don't forget your breathing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you're punching straight. You're not punching side. You're punching straight. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Again, let's split between this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just moving with the left hand each arm with the jab. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so you're gonna switch the legs in order for you to do the other jab, which is the right arm, the lead arm from the other side. Switch, and we're gonna start with the lead arm, and it's called the jab as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't forget this one, do not lower it. 8, 9, and 10. And this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great, excellent. And now we're gonna do from each side for both jabs. Each jab, you're gonna do 50 on each side. And when you finish that technique, we're moving to the cross. And now moving to the cross. We finished the jab, which is the lead arm, which is the left arm, and now we're moving to the cross. Right arm, it goes from the back, and it's much stronger because it has more power going from the back with the back shoulder all the way to the face of the attacker. And don't forget, you're punching with the knuckles and your thumb is here. Okay, so let's do it. 1 and 2. Did you see my form? 3. So I did a rotation from the waist. This hand stayed up like this, exactly like this. So that's my stance. Okay, let's go again. 1 and back to the fight stance. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. And now we're switching to the other side. The other cross, the left cross from the back. And it's important to switch legs when you are doing both sides and both arms. So 1 and back, 2 and back, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. And now make sure you do another 50 from each one, the cross with the right side and cross on the left side. So 100 in total. If you are just wondering or confused if it's like 50 in total, no, 100 in total. 50 on the right side, you switch legs and you do another 50 on the left side. And keep doing that. The next technique would be the hook. And the hook, exactly like how in the, like the sailor or the ship, there's a hook. It's exactly the same, but we do it a lot in punching. So the hook goes on the side of the face and it might break the jaw. So be careful. Do not use these techniques on people you know and you love. Make sure you use them only if you have to and for any reason. But like, don't use it at all at home or on people that you know, because you might hurt them. So the hook goes, if you are standing in a fight position again, left leg in the front, right leg in the back, hands up, elbows inside, and your left hand goes on this rotation. If you notice, I'm gonna do it this side. 1, so you notice that it's like almost 90 degrees. Elbow is a little bit up, shoulder level, little bit up, and the punch goes on the side and it stops at exactly the line of my nose. Like if I'm looking at it, it's exactly the line of my nose here, and it stops here, and then back. So 1 and 2, and if you notice there is also rotation with the waist, you do not forget that or ignore that. 1 and 2. So it's not like if you're standing facing the camera, and again my left leg in the front, my right leg in the back, when you're punching, do not just punch it like this, you have to make like a semicircle, like that. Semicircle, 1 and back, 2 and back. When you punch, you have to put it back to finish it here, and they go all the way back here and then finish it here. Do not keep it here, okay? So 1, 2, and you keep this arm up. 3, 4, 5, and if you use more waist, it's gonna be more powerful. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now switch, we're gonna do the other side. 1, 2. If you notice, there's like a semicircle, like this. Just semicircle like that, like half circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Make sure you do another 50, 100 in total. 50 on the right side and 50 on the left side. And after that, we're gonna move to push-ups, because it's important to relax our muscles and do another exercises while we learn the punches. And push-ups help us to get our shoulders and our arms stronger. So I'll show you how to do the push-ups, how we do it at the She Fighter system. So you're gonna be alt, you're gonna go to the ground, you're gonna make a fist like this, put it on the mat like that, and then either spread your legs like this, or you can start with the knees, and you're gonna go all the way down and up like that. 1, or spread your legs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. So the reason we do it on the fist, on the knuckles like that, just to make sure our punches gets really stronger with more punches and techniques. So make sure you do more push-ups between each technique. Now we're moving to the uppercut, and the uppercut goes all the way from the bottom all the way up. So you're gonna be in a fight stance again, like that. Hands up, left leg in the front, right leg in the back, hands up, and the uppercut goes from the back, and you punch, you stop it exactly like chin level. Like you don't cross all the way here, you just stop, chin level. 1. If I'm on the side, I want to show you the technique. 2. Of course, I use my waist to give more power, like that. Exactly like that. And a little bit of a waist, and I keep my hand for defense. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if you notice, I use the power from the ground, to the waist, to the shoulder, to the punch and the face of the attacker. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now switch legs. Now right leg to the front, left leg in the back. We're gonna use the left hand. 1, 2, And just don't confuse. Don't use the uppercut with the lead arm, the front arm. Always use it with the hand in the back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so make sure you do the uppercut 50. 5-0 on the right hand and 5-0 on the left hand. When you finish, you're gonna move to sit-ups. And sit-ups, we do it exactly like this at Chi Fighter. You're gonna sit all the way. Of course, there's many types of sit-ups, and you can choose what you like to do. But when you go all the way up, try to use punches instead of just your hands are on the side. So you're gonna go all the way to the back. And when you go up, you're gonna do 2 punches. If I'm facing the camera, I'm gonna go all the way to the back and up, 2 punches, and back, up, 2 punches. And you're gonna do 50 sit-ups. So you're gonna do 10 push-ups and 50 sit-ups like this. Okay, and when you finish that exercise, we're gonna move to another technique. Good job, everyone. So we're gonna be moving to the defenses, and the defenses is just amazing when you're throwing punches and you want to defend yourself from someone is also punching you back. So the first defense is called a duck. Well, not the duck in the lake. It's like you're gonna duck from someone trying to punch you. So the duck goes, if you're in a fight position, left leg front, right leg in the back, you're just gonna bend your knees. It's not like a squat. You're gonna bend your knees all the way here and back. Keep your arms up. So duck, if someone is trying to punch you, and you just go all the way down and up, continue the fight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's a duck with this side. Now switch to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Make sure you practice a duck more than 20 times, like 30 times each side. Make sure you duck really fast, and don't just close your eyes when you're ducking or look down. Keep your head up. Know who's your attacker. Have more confidence. Like if you're standing like this, you see, I'm still looking back at the attacker. Don't be afraid. You have to keep an eye contact with the person attacking you. Okay, so let's move to the other defense. That's a duck. Now we're gonna move to the block. The block is pretty simple. When someone is trying to punch you on the head really fast, you want to block your head in case, not to get punches on it. It's easier, to hit your head. It's like blocking your head, but like someone throwing punches at your face. It's like this. So how you're gonna do it, I'm gonna show you. Like this. Knuckles touch a little bit here, elbows inside like that. That's a block. So if you want to train with a partner, make sure they have the training pads and they want to hit you a little bit so you can block harder. Don't hit and slap really hard, just a little bit until they get used to it, and then you can make it a little bit harder, slapping them hard with the pads, not with an open hand, because then it's gonna be slap and it's gonna hurt the skin. But more with the pads, it's easier, just to make sure their hands are firm and solid. So this is the block, like this, exactly like that. You see, from this side, it's like this, right? And the other side, it's like this, blocking the head. So no matter what punches came, you can just move and protect your head. And there's another block on the side of the head. If someone is trying to hook you, hit you from the side, on the side of your head, you just close the side like this. You protect it like that. so your ear won't be damaged and your jaw, like this. You see, I make a fist all the way here. Yes, that's a block for someone trying to punch you from the side. And that's the other block from this side. So blocking, just 1, 2, 1, 2. Of course, with the defenses, you don't want to be thinking too much about the defenses. You want to be thinking about the attack, what you're gonna do next. So it's okay sometimes to get some punches during any fight, but you're gonna be ready, to just, get them down, like just punch them back, and don't be afraid, because if you're stuck in a defense mode all the time, they're gonna just ruin you, like punch you really hard. Just try to get to your face as much as you can. You have to face challenges and you have to face the attacker. Now moving to another defense, which is a slip. Slip is an amazing defense. If someone is trying to punch you straight, like this, throwing punches at you, you want to just go sway all the way to this side and sway to this side. So like slip, we call it slip at Chief Fighters. So just slip to the side, just your upper body from here, you use it to rotate. 1, 2. Don't look down, as I said, and don't hide your head or face. Keep looking front at the attacker. So 1, 2. You see? 1, 2. If someone trying to throw punches, I go 1, punch back, 2, punch back. Okay? So I just move away from their punch and it goes from here. And then I go directly to their face. 1, 2. 1, 2. That's slipping. 1, 2. 1, 2. And now switch legs. Same. 1, 2. 1, 2. To the other side. Of course, I always start with, depends on their punches, of course, but I always start within this open area here, this side, and then all the way to outside this area. So inside, outside, inside, outside. And try to be a little bit faster. Now switch legs, other side. Now 1, 2, 1, 2, inside, outside. From standing this position. 1, 2. From standing this position. Excellent. So make sure you do the slip at least 100 times. At least 100 times. So you get faster with movement, like not to be really, really heavy and really slow, like 1, 2, then you're gonna get a punch on the face. You have to be faster, like this. Faster. Yes, and that's how you learn how to be faster and have a better reaction when someone is trying to punch you or strike a punch or just, hurt you. You have a better reaction. And then moving to the last defense with the pink level, we call it the pull back. Pull back, someone is punching you, you just go all the way to the back, like this. Just all the way to the back. Not to the side, not like the slip, and not duck, but like all the way to the back. Someone is just punching you, you go to the back. That's one. We call it the pull back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can throw some punches. 9 and 10. And now switch to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Make sure you train on the defenses, because sometimes when someone is so fast and fighting you, you have to know that you don't have time to think a lot. The more you practice, your brain is like a software. It will just keep all the information in and store it. Once the fight is there, everything will just pop up, and you find yourself moving and fighting and moving in different positions. So the more you practice, the better you become. Okay, now we're gonna move to kicks. Make sure if you are at home, you have a mat or you're not wearing socks, because I don't want you to slip and fall. Just make sure you are grounded and you're not gonna slip during the kicks. We're gonna start by the she kick. And the she kick is exactly like this. So you're gonna be in a fight position, like that, and you're gonna bend. You can use the wall at the beginning just to make sure you're balanced. So you're gonna bend your knee, toes pointed, you're gonna kick. So when you kick, I'm gonna face the camera. 1 and 2, kick and back. So I'm doing it on the side. 1, 2, I kick, back, and all the way back. So how I'm doing it, it's important to bend the knee first, kick, bend back, and then put it all the way to the ground in a fight stance. So I'm standing, just to let you know, I'm standing left leg to the front, right leg to the back, hands off. So 1, 2, 3. Excellent. 1, 2, 3. So that's how you're gonna do it, exactly with the same rhythm like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And now we're gonna do it completely, exactly with the same technique. 1, 2, 3. And make sure your toes are pointed, they're not flexed. I mean, in different martial arts, some people flex their toes if they want to kick on the chin. It's okay, but if you're holding like a target and you want to kick on it, you need your toes pointed, not flexed, or they will break. So hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Now switch legs. Now we're gonna do the left leg. So it's important when you finish, let's say 10 on the right side, you have to do another 10 on the left side. You have to balance between both legs. You cannot do 50 on the right side and then 10 on the left side. You have to do 50 by 50. So hands up, and now we're gonna train the left kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. So make sure you do 50 on each side. And don't forget to bend your knee all the way when you kick and when you put it down, before you put it down. Bend the knee and point your toes. After this kick, you have to do something we call it, and you might not like it, but the split. The split, just to relax the legs and to have more flexibility for the kicks. So the split goes, you open your legs as much as you can. You put your hands on the floor. As I said, make sure you do not slip and you have a better split, so you can go as much as you can and as low as you can. And you hold it here for 30 seconds. When you hold it to 30 seconds, every day you will increase a little bit and your flexibility will increase. And keep it here. Excellent. You can breathe. And then you're gonna switch to another split, which we call it the rising kick split, like this, more to the side. So you're gonna make sure this leg is straight and the other leg is straight as well. And you try to go as much as you can, flexing your toes. Also, if you can hold it for 30 seconds. Now switch to the other side. And try to hold it for 30 seconds. Excellent. And go in the center again. We call it front split. You get here for another 10 seconds. and stand up. Shake your legs. Excellent. Shake your hands. And excellent. Keep training on the she kick. Do 50 on each side. And make sure when you want to relax, you go on a split, just to increase your flexibility a little bit more. Okay, after learning the she angry, we're gonna move to the rising kick. So the rising kick is one of my favorite kicks because the girls are so good with rising kick because they have flexibility. I mean, I'm sure you're gonna look at me and you're like, Lina, I don't know about my flexibility. But guess what? You can improve your flexibility by doing a lot of kicks and splits. The more you do it, but don't pressure yourself and don't push yourself so you can have a tear in the muscle. You don't want that. You want to take it step by step every single day until you increase your flexibility. But you have to push yourself a little bit more. But don't do it in the first week of training. Do it later, after your body get used to all the kicks and techniques. So the rising kick, as I said, it's my favorite, and you can use it if someone is trying to approach you and they want to start a fight, but you just want to put an end to it. So your leg will go straight up, all the way on top of their head, straight on their face, smash their face, and goes all the way to the back. So I'll show you how to do it. It goes straight up, you never bend your knee, okay? So it's not like you bend your knee. I'm going to demonstrate it and explain it. Okay, so what I did, I flexed my toes, my leg went, my back leg, so my right leg went all the way to the top, flexed, and when I put it back, I pointed my toes like this, all the way to the back, where it started from. One, don't bend your knee, as I said, don't do this, then it will be a she kick. We're trying to do the rising kick, it's called the rising kick. So 1, and back, 2, 3, 4, 5, if I'm facing the camera, 6, it will go on top of the camera anyway because it's really high, 8, so flex the toes, when you're down, point the toes all the way to the back, 9, and 10, now switch the legs. You're gonna do it with the left leg. You can use the wall if you have a problem with balance at the first time. Until you get used to the kicks, then you don't need to use the wall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. So after the rising kick, it's important to go on a full split. I mean, not full all the way to the ground, but as much as you can. So it will increase the flexibility. So we're going to start with the front split. Put your hands on the ground. Great. Breathe in, breathe out. And then after 30 seconds, make sure you switch to the rising kick split, which is the side split. Like this, exactly like that, to the side. To the left side, you also hold it for 30 seconds. And after you hold it for 30 seconds, you switch to the other direction with the right leg and also hold it for 30 seconds. Make sure this leg here, feet, is flexed. Flex with the toes. And now in the center. Excellent. Another 30 seconds. And stand up. So it's important that you do about 30 from each side of the rising kick. So 30 on the right and 30 on the left. And when you finish, you go on a split. You take time to relax some muscles. I'm sure tomorrow you're gonna be suffering from some kind of soreness, or not even tomorrow, the day after. You need like 48 hours for the soreness to appear, but you need another like 48 hours for you to recover from the soreness. But don't go on stretches or even Splits when you are sore. You need to relax your muscles until the soreness will go away and you go back to all these high kicks and showing off with the splits. But don't worry about it. The first time it's going to be hard, and then as your body will adapt to it, it's going to be easier for your body to understand the kicks. So we finished the she kick, and now we're gonna move to the she angry. And the she angry is a knee strike, and I love the name she angry because when you're angry and someone is grabbing you and they're close to you, you directly have to strike the groin with the she angry, with a knee strike between their legs. Okay, so the she angry, you're gonna be standing in a fight position. So left leg in the front, right leg in the back, and you're gonna strike like this. So you're gonna strike with a knee. It's a knee strike. Or we call it a she fighter, she angry. So you're gonna strike and your toes are pointed and you're gonna be aiming to the front like that. 1, 2, excellent. So from facing the camera, it's gonna be exactly like this. So I'm gonna be striking with a little bit push from my waist just to give it more power to the front. 1, 2, 3. And that's the she angry. But make sure it needs a lot of exercise. Even if you think it's easy, it might not be easy as you think. It needs a lot of exercising and training. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now switch legs to the other side. I'm just going to be switching, facing this side so you can see the technique. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm facing the camera. 6, 7. Don't forget to point your toes. 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Okay, so we're gonna do it another 20 by 20, or even if you want to challenge yourself, you can do it 50 by 50. And don't forget just to switch your legs every time you want to switch the kick. It's important to switch the leg and make sure you're kicking with the leg in the back, not the front, like this. Leg in the back, okay, and switch, leg in the back as well, like this. She angry, yeah. 3, 4, exactly. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Make sure you do either 20, 20 on each side or 50, 50 on each side, like total 100 or total 40. It's up to you, but the more you exercise, the better. And if you want to move to a split after that, go ahead and do it because it will increase your flexibility. So we're gonna be moving to the she push. And the she push is when you push someone but with your leg. When someone is trying to approach you and you just push them with your feet. And it's amazing, but you have to learn the difference between the she kick and the she push. So if I'm standing in a fight position, left leg in the front, right leg in the back, hands up. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna flex my toes and push and back. If you noticed, it's not like the she kick. She kick is like this, right? It kicks between the legs or on the face. But she push goes on the chest or on the stomach, like that, pushing them away from you. So 1, flexing your toes. You can use the wall for balance. 2, kick and back. Or like push and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like I'm pushing the camera. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now I'm going to switch sides with the left leg. It's the same. Flex your toes. Push and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Make sure you do the pshi push 50 on each side. I wanted to say 30, but no, I'm gonna give you 50, 50 on each side. When you finish, you go on a full split, front split and rising kick side splits. 30 seconds each split. Okay, moving to one of also my favorite kicks. It's called the double shi kick. And the double shi kick, exactly like the shi kick, but double. You need to jump a little bit. And for your safety, if it's your first time, don't jump. I'm gonna do an easy option, and I'm gonna do the option where you learn the double shi kick in a proper way. But I'm gonna demonstrate it, and after that, I'm gonna explain it. So that's a double shi kick. I kick. Okay, so what happened is I bent the right leg all the way up, point my toes, and jumped, kicked with the left leg. Like that. Okay, so 1, 2. That's not the easy option, so be careful. The easy option would go 1 if you have problem with knees or jumping, or if you're just older and you can't jump, just do the easy option. 1, put it back, and then kick with the left leg. So that's the easy option. Okay, easy option with a double shi kick. 1, exactly. That's an easy option. Now for you who can do the double shi kick, you're gonna lift your leg, right leg up here, hold it, and then jump, kick with the left leg. Like this. 1, 2. Facing the camera. 1, 2. Excellent. 1, 2. And now do it for on the side. 1, 2. Excellent. 1, 2. Excellent. And do it again. 1, jump, kick with the other leg, shi kick. Make sure both toes are pointed. Now moving to the other side. And you can see it's not an easy technique and definitely can take a little bit of your energy, but it's so worth it, right? Okay, so hands up. We switch the legs. We're starting with the left leg. So 1, 2. Okay? 1, 2. 1, 2. As I said, easy option. 1, 2. Okay? 1, 2. 1. Excellent. Make sure you do 30 on each side. 30 on the right side and on the left side. So total of 60. And you're gonna increase and make sure increase your flexibility and increase your strength and even your jumps from the ground. Okay, let's move to the combination, the combos. We call it Achieve Fighter combos, and it's one of the favorite for students and trainers and teachers. They love combinations of different punching and kicks. And the more you do more combos, the more you become better and faster in reaction and training, and even know how to react to it. So we're gonna start by the easy combo, which we learned, which is the jab and then cross. It's for 4 punches, hook and uppercut. So I'm standing in a fight position, just to make it clear, left leg in the front, right leg in the back, hands up. I'm starting with the left arm. 1, that's a jab. 2, that's a cross, hook with the left. 3, and then uppercut with the right. Okay, so jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Excellent. Jab, cross, hook, and uppercut. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. So if I'm standing to the side, as I said, left leg in the front, right leg in the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. 1. You see, that's the speed you want to start training on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So those are the main punches. You can switch that to the other side. Right leg in the front, left leg in the back, starting with the right arm. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. I'm facing the camera. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. So jab, cross, hook, uppercut. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Make sure you practice that 30 on each side. Yes, 30 on each side. The 4 techniques are considered 1. So jab, cross, hook, upper, that's 1. You need to do 30 on each side, and after that go on a push-up 10 times. So combo number 2 at the She Fighter system, pink system, it's gonna be also interesting because it has a defense in it. So you're gonna be going like you're gonna stand in a fight position, left leg in the front, right leg in the back, starting with the left arm, jab, cross, hook, uppercut, and after that you duck and then cross with the right arm. Okay, so if I'm facing the camera, jab with the left arm, cross with the right arm, hook, left arm, uppercut, right arm, duck, cross with the right arm. Let's do it. 1, duck, excellent. 2, duck and cross. 3, duck, 4. Let's do it again, slowly maybe. Jab, left arm, cross, right arm, hook, left arm, uppercut, right arm, duck, duck, and cross with the right arm. And that's a lesson for memory, your memory, to memorize a combination. As you go on with the other level systems, you're gonna learn more combination and you need to work on your memory on both sides. Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now switch the other side and we're gonna do the same, but we're switching the arms. Jab with the right, cross with the left, hook with the uppercut, hook with the right, uppercut with the left, and then duck and then left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And if I do it on this side, okay, 1, 2, 3, jab, cross, hook, uppercut, duck, good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Make sure you do 20 on each side. 20 on each side. And after that, go on a full split to the front and to the side. And you can probably, if you want to take a break, you can drink a sip of water and go back to the exercise. combination combo number 3. It's a mix between punches, defense, and a kick. So we're gonna be standing in a fight position, left leg front, right leg in the back, hands up. We're starting with the jab, which is the left arm, jab, cross, slip, slip to the inside, slip to the outside, hook with the left arm, uppercut with the right arm, and then she-angry with the right leg. So again, jab with the left, cross with the right, slip to the right, this side, and then slip to the left side, hook with the left, uppercut with the right, and then she-angry. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As I said, it's a training for memory. So the more you exercise, the better you become. Yeah, let's do it again. 1, slip, slip, hook with the left, uppercut with the right, she-angry with the right leg. So if I'm doing it on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Excellent. 1, jab, 2, cross, slip to the right, slip to the left, hook to the left, uppercut to the right, and she-angry. 1. Excellent. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, jab, cross, slip, slip, hook, uppercut, she-angry. 9 and 10. Switch legs. Now right leg to the front, left leg in the back. Maybe it's going to be a little bit confusing, but the better you practice on both sides, the better for your brain to understand both sides on how to react in different situations. So you have to exercise both sides equally. Starting with the jab, right arm, hook, left arm, and then slip to this side, right, and then left, and then right, hook, uppercut, she-angry. She-angry with the left leg. 1. Excellent. And the more you practice, the faster you become. 2. Just I'm making it slower so you can understand what I'm doing and how I'm doing it faster. 3. Excellent. 4. 5. 6. 7. Right on the side. 8. 9. And 10. And she-angry. Excellent. Make sure after this exercise you do another 10 push-ups and 20 sit. And after that, go on a full split, front split for 30 seconds and rising kick split, both sides, for another 30 seconds. So our last combination for the pink level will be really fun and interesting. So we're gonna be doing jab, cross, hook, uppercut, double she kick, like this. So let's start with the fight stance. Left leg in the front, right leg in the back, hands up. Starting with the left arm, jab, and then cross, hook with the left arm, uppercut with the right arm, and double she kick. Okay, let's do it. 1, double she kick, 2. Okay, so you're going to be lifting the right leg off, jump into the left leg, and put it all the way back here to its place. So jab with the left, cross with the right, hook with the left arm, uppercut with the right, and then double she kick. Okay, now switching to the other side. You're going to do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, and double shooting. 1. Excellent. 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Make sure you do 20 on each side. And after you finish this combination, go on a full split, and we finish the course of the knee flipper. Excellent job, but make sure you train more than at least 5 hours on all total techniques together.